Hello everyone, I'm Mike,
Hey, what's up everyone? I'm abluegolfball.
and today we have another very special video for you guys.
Yep, the two of us will be doing a collaboration PTCG video mini-series for y'all, and this is going to be the last video out of the three.
Exactly, so today's deck, again, we have a interesting sort of team going on for you guys, and the theme for today is that it's Pokemon that have to meet a certain criteria, that they are each 100 HP or less.
That's right, Mike, and there are a couple of restrictions though here to take into place here, and both players are unable to make use of Night March Pokemon or Flareons in their deck builds.
Absolutely, I felt like that probably would have been a bulk of what we would have seen, so this should make things a little bit more interesting.
Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and see these two decks in action here on Pokemon TCG Online.
Alright, I'm very excited to see what the two players were able to conjure.
Yep, and right here we see Blue Golfball typing in. The coin will decide, I think, right? So,
Well, that's I think that's the game plan, and looks like Mike is saying yes. So alright, so let's see who is able to win the flip of the coin.
and it looks like Mike is going first. Those sleeves are really cool. We got the Charizard sleeves here, and the last match or so we had different kind of sleeves.
Exactly, yeah, so that's kind of cool. Again, personally though, I feel like, oh wow, so both players are going to start off with the execute. Man, that is some irony right there.
Oh man, so much for no Flareon and no Night March.
And man, we're seeing the Hypnotoxic Laser, a very
Oh,
shameless
classic.
turn 1 victory.
Classic. Oh man, that's it.
That is unfortunate. One out of the 2 games, I mean, 1 out of the 3 games already going to Mike. That is just not
Right.
fair.
Well, hey, at least it didn't end with Lysander.
You know, that's true. I'm just glad to see the match ending up in another way as opposed to a Lysander at this point.
Oh man! All right, so we see here Mike messaging Blue Golfball, and looks like a Blue Golfball will be going first this time around.
And we see Mike bringing out the Swirlix right away. So let's see what exactly Blue Golf Ball is going to lay down into the field. So we are seeing 2 Vulpixes. Okay, so that is interesting. Yeah, so we're seeing 2 Vulpixes and the Executor in a Blue Golf Ball's hand.
Yes, most certainly, and you know, the other Vulpix can definitely hit the field as well, and I think Blue Golfball is using them for kind of a Lysander effect with the bright look when he evolves the Vulpix.
Yeah, I have to say that's definitely a very creative way of going about a Vulpix and, well, of course, the Ninetales sort of deck. I mean, also the fact that both players seem to be using Execute. Those Ninetales can take care of those Executors relatively easily, I would say, because again, there is the type advantage.
Right, and you know, I think with the Swirlix though, the advantage here for Mike would be if he plays the one with Sweet Veil, it can block the special conditions, and that would actually nullify, for the most part, the Vulpix and the Ninetales, you know, attack.
Absolutely right, and also the fact that since both players do seem to be running Executor decks, which make heavy use of those lasers and those special conditions, I think that the Swirlix is really going to pay, the Slurpuff is really going to pay off for Mike in the long run.
Yeah, we can see here with the Battle Compressor, discarding the Verbank, knowing that both are playing Verbanks, might as well get them out of the way so they don't draw into them. But it looks like he's got a second thought here. Oh, it's going back with the Verbank then.
Yeah, it looks like that Verbank is going straight into the discard pile. Those Executes making use of the propagation ability, so I think we're gonna see the Executor probably making its appearance relatively soon. And what is a Blue Golf Ball going to do?
Yeah, it looks like he's debating between a Roar and a Gnaw here, going with just 10 damage and ending the turn.
Yeah, that was an absolutely devastating attack, I have to say. You know, that 10 HP. But I think, yeah, it looks like we're gonna see the Executor, so from this point out, a Blue Golf Ball will be supporter locked.
Yeah, and it looks like the only draw support really is going to be coming from that Electrode, but only drawing like up to 4 is not that great.
Exactly, and it looks like we're seeing the Ninetales make its appearance, and it's not going to switch out Mike's Executor into the Swirlix.
Yeah, it looks like the plan here is just to try to start attacking the Executor right away, and it looks like the blockade lock is just gonna keep happening.
Exactly. Luckily for a blue golf ball, though, we do see that Ninetales, of course, having the type advantage, hitting those executors for double the amount of damage. So I definitely think that's going to make a big difference. We are seeing another battle compressor once again.
Yeah, it looks like getting rid of that Mr. Mime, that's not going to see any play at all. And there it is. With the Juniper, not being able to use that is pretty devastating.
Absolutely. Again, though, that sorry, what's it called? The electrode that a blue golf ball has into play definitely does seem to be making a big difference. Mike, of course, being able to make use of his supporter cards is gonna bring out the Professor Juniper, and I feel like now this.
Oh no, hitting heads right there. That's huge.
And another heads. My goodness, that's a major setback for a blue golf ball.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's going to be a game changer right there, and that's going to be a huge momentum shift for sure.
Yeah, so we'll see how things end up. A blue golf ball is just laughing, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, that is very unfortunate, especially with the supporter lock at play as well.
Yeah, looks like Mike does have Slurpuff right now. Can definitely play that, and then has the Muscle Band as well. Oh my goodness, the other Slurpuff with Sweet Veil comes into play as well.
Yeah, so that is unfortunate. Again, if that Ninetales can grab another energy card, a blue golf ball should be able to knock out Mike's Executor.
Yeah, but it looks like nothing's going to be happening here, guys. It's no energy, nothing, and just passing the turn. The Ninetales will go down here.
That is unfortunate. That Slurpuff with the tasting ability will allow Mike to be able to repeatedly draw onto some additional cards. And I think we're going to see that via Seeker, and looks like he's going for the Juniper.
Yeah, I think at times like these, it's better to have a Slurpuff than an Electrode.
I would have to agree, yeah, because there's no sort of cap on the number of cards that the Slurpuff could be helpful with. I mean, of course, a blue golf ball is only... Sorry, the Electrode is only effective if a blue golf ball has 3 or fewer cards in his hand.
Yep, and there goes the Ninetales. I think with this supporter lock, it looks very grim going on from here for a blue golf ball.
Yeah, yeah. If a blue golf ball can hit Mike up with the same sort of supporter lock, I think that would sort of give a blue golf ball a little bit of momentum and hopefully allow him to make a comeback. But again, just a massive disadvantage at the moment.
Yeah, definitely with those two flips on the crushing hammers made a huge difference, and looks like can't really do much here, and a blue golf ball just passes the turn.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. We can see Mike definitely having the advantage in this game, and also the fact that he took the last game as well. I'm not entirely sure we will be seeing a game 3 this time around.
Nope, I don't think so. It looks like that really quick game 1 right here translated into a fairly one-sided game 2 here as well.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Out of the games thus far that we have seen, not a single one of them has made it to game 3. Hopefully we can see game 3 this time around, but I'm not entirely sure that is going to happen.
Yeah, I think a game 3 would have been really nice, but oh my goodness, a Jirachi, that is completely useless.
Yeah, I know, it's unfortunate again. The only purpose that it serves in the vast majority of decks is, of course, for that, for its ability to grab onto a supporter card, and of course, being supporter locked, a blue golf ball doesn't even have the ability to make use of that.
Yeah, I think it would be a huge moral victory just taking one prize. That's a moral victory right there.
Yeah, I know, I have to say, and also putting Mike into that item lock as well, giving him a bit of a taste of his own medicine, I think will definitely cheer a blue golf ball a little bit.
Yeah, but it wouldn't really matter at this point. With the tasting in full effect, Mike would continue to be able to get some draw support.
Yeah,
anyway.
that is absolutely true. So I felt like I feel personally like the Slurpuff. The Slurpuff is a better option than the Electrode, especially in this type of matchup.
Right, and I think Slurpuff is basically a replacement for Electrode. Electrode was back in a Plasma Freeze, and back in that time we thought it was pretty good.
Exactly, but I feel like there's always a power creep going on in Pokemon. Every new generation we see stronger and stronger cards.
Yeah, and cards that just continually get replaced, kind of like Shaman EX, virtually replacing Jirachi in a sense.
Yeah, in a sense I would agree. I feel like it's, I can't necessarily compare them hand in hand. You could say that the Shaman EX is superior to Jirachi EX, but again, they do serve sort of different functions, so I can't exactly say it's a comparable one-to-one sort of card.
Yeah, definitely. Not exactly like comparable, but in the sense of that, like it's that little EX that kind of shows up in everyone's deck.
Exactly,
That they
exactly.
use.
Yeah, and in terms of that, I absolutely agree with you. But again, there definitely are certain decks that I feel work a lot better with the Jirachi EX, and certain decks, of course, that work much, much better with the Shaman EX.
Yeah, and especially for decks that use Archie's and Naxi's Hidden Ball Trick, Jirachi EX works beautifully
Yeah,
in those
yeah,
kind of decks.
absolutely. Yeah, I feel like Jirachi EX makes those decks run absolutely beautifully. As you just said, I have to 100% agree with you in terms of that.
And it looks like a blue golf ball's only hope is for Mike to deck out, but it wouldn't matter. Mike has 2 VS Seekers to get back to the end.
Yeah, the end. So that is unfortunate. Yeah, I think we're gonna see the victory from Mike relatively soon. Again, unfortunately, a blue golf ball wasn't able to do much, but I'm just happy that he was able to draw to at least one prize card.
Yep, and bringing in the execute, I think a blue golf ball is already waving the white flag, and to see the victory here with Lysander, I think makes it very poetic, and ending the match with Lysander just
Yeah, what is
a
that?
beauty.
Now 5 out of our 6 games have been determined by Lysander. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, and this ending here with a blockade, knocking out the execute, well done for both sides on these matches. Have been really exciting and fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. I've had a fantastic time just observing these matches and the amazing sorts of decks that both players were able to conjure.
Oh yeah, and although I think the audience have been hearing us commentate in third person, it's definitely been a pleasure working with you, Mike, and it's been fun just to do these battles.
Absolutely, I have to say the exact same thing for you, a blue golf ball. I mean, it's just been tremendous, and I've had a fantastic time working with you, just making these videos. Hopefully we'll see a lot more in the future, see some more collaboration, but again, I feel like to a certain extent that depends on how well the audience receives these sort of videos. What are your thoughts exactly on that?
Yeah, I would definitely agree. And I think with the audience kind of supporting these kind of things, these are projects that both Mike, you and I, we definitely have to put effort in, and it's a joy to do and put together. And I think hopefully the rest of you guys watching this video, hopefully you guys enjoy it.
Exactly, I have to agree with the entirety of what you said. I mean, again, there's a lot of work that goes into it, but again, it's just very, very pleasurable collaborating with players such as yourself. I mean, it's been fantastic working with you. But I mean, what I can say now, guys, is that we'd love to have you guys' continuing support. So just hitting the like button and the subscribe button really means a lot to us. Commenting as well. We do put our very best effort to read all of the comments that you guys have. And again, if you guys are interested in checking out the deck lists for the previous videos that we had, the deck lists for these particular decks that you guys saw in action, you can absolutely check those out in the description section down below to both my channel and a Blue Golf Ball's channel, and of course our various deck lists.
Most certainly. And yeah, if you guys have yet to subscribe to our channels, kind of like Mike said, please do subscribe to our channels, and that way you guys get the most up-to-date, the most latest decks and news that we can give to you guys. And so I think this is it for the mini series we have for you guys, and this will call us to a close here, and we bid our farewell as this collaboration video ends. Mike, did you have any last things you want to say?
The final thing that I want to say is thank you guys for your continuing support, and that is pretty much it. So thank you guys very much, and we will see you guys next time.
Indeed. Thank you guys, and yep, see you guys later. Goodbye.